What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you will not regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, welcome back. At the bottom of the screen, you will see my personal YouTube setup Gmail account. That's strictly for you guys to contact me directly. Say you got some ideas for the channel or any type of material that you would like to hear my perspective on, to share with my listening audience. Guys, the floor is yours. Behind me is my personal YouTube P.O. box. You guys want to send me something? Because a lot of you guys talk about you got something you want to show me, you want to send me. By all means, guys, you're welcome to send it to this place right here. But listen, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. CJ Davis need to get the fuck out of Memphis. And you know how I am, guys. You know I be hard on her, just like I'm hard on the Scorpions 5. This is bullshit. I broke the news last night, taking all of the bull out of the myth and all of the rumors and deadening them with the truth. I had 1000% accurate resources and sources that told me, hey, this is what really happened. Now that that's done, we'll let the lawyers and everybody fight that out. But it's still somebody that's on the hook. And that's CJ Davis, the top cop, Memphis' finest. First black chief of police, city of Memphis. Historic. Guys, she's on the stand tonight. And we're going to cook this bitch. For real. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to name 3 things with video proof that she don't care about black folk. She's not a leader. She's a fucking liar. And she is a sellout to every citizen in Memphis. And I'm not just talking about black citizens. All citizens. She put y'all in jeopardy. And I'm going to prove it with video footage. Tonight, I'm going to go back to the 2020 conference where she spoke on police reform. You remember, CJ, you had your uniform all shined up. You spoke with confidence, pride. You sat right in front of the members of the Senate representing black folk on police reform. Remember that? I got the video footage tonight. And we're going to break you down to the very last denominator. Listen, guys, check it out. Count 1 she's guilty of. Being a liar to the people of the city of Memphis. Roll it.
Answering your questions.
Chief Davis.
Good evening. Committee Chairman, Senator Lindsey Graham, and Ranking Member Senator Feinstein, and North Carolina Senator Tellis, and members of the U.S. Senate Committee on the Judiciary, I bring you greetings on behalf of the Executive Board and members and constituents of the National Organization of Black Law Enforcement Executives, NOBLE. My name is Cerelyn CJ Davis, and I am the National President of NOBLE and the current Chief of Police in the great city of Durham, North Carolina. I have served more than 34 years in the law enforcement profession, my first 30 in the city of Atlanta. It is an honor for NOBLE to provide written testimony on the topic of police use of force and community relations. NOBLE joins our grieving nation in condemning the policing tactics, actions, and inactions that led to the death of Mr. George Floyd. We are also alarmed and mourn the horrific killings of Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and now Rayshard Brooks. These names represent just a few in a much longer list of tragedies impacting communities of color. The senseless death of George Floyd has gained unprecedented attention around the globe. People from every walk of life are collectively demanding that justice must be fair, justice must be transparent, and justice must be equal. Though it is very important to pursue justice against those responsible, it is just as important that we address the systemic shortcomings and oftentimes failures of our law enforcement and criminal justice systems.
Ladies and gentlemen of the People's Court, I give you Exhibit A of she's not a leader, she's a liar. And we're speaking about the person on that stand, CJ Davis. Excuse me one second, People's Court, while I address CJ Davis on Exhibit A. Shut your dumb ass up. You sound stupid. You're going to sit up there and name, oh, George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Rashad Brooks, Breonna Taylor. As a nation and under police force, we condemn the actions and are alarmed and mourned. Are you now? What happened a couple months ago to Tyree Nichols equaled that and trumped it in a lot of ways, because all that reform you was talking about, it happened under your watch in your city. And we ain't talking about the great city of Raleigh where you was at when you made this speech, where your dumb ass got fired out of there too. Yo, let me explain something to you guys, and I'm being dead honest. You know, y'all know I was going to come at this woman. And like I said before, somebody said, oh, you have a problem with black women? No, I got a problem with this woman. This one. She not black. She not even human. As a woman and a first African-American woman to be chief of police in a historic city known for rich in civil rights history, fighting for us just to be equal. And I want you guys to hear me. You come and you let this happen with all that knowledge. You woke when it come to the damn police reform and all that shit. How did that happen to that man? How did it happen to the citizens? You know, everywhere she went, the crime rate went up and not down. So that tells you right there, she was posturing, happy in your position, while you send out dogs to do your dirty work to oppress people in messed up conditions. You care nothing about the blood that runs in your veins and the heritage and richness of history that's in it. You care nothing about that. You care nothing about anything except your position, that stupid ass toy soldier suit you fucking got, and you saying, oh, I have a prestigious position in the city of Memphis by being backed by Benny Hill, who all he trying to do is sit there and look good and put batteries in your back for you to go out there and stomp on your own fucking people. He the puppet master. He ain't out of it. He ain't out of it. Sitting here lying to people. Put y'all in jeopardy. All of y'all citizens. She need to be out of there tomorrow morning. Don't pack your office up. Tell us where you're gonna be. We'll make sure the shit get there before you do. You're a woman. You could have made a difference. Where's your nurturing spirit? Where's your humility? You just as bad as the people that you put out on the street to terrorize everybody. And I want you non-black citizens of Memphis to understand something. This channel here has many seats at the table. And all colors and races are welcome. Because dialect is what we need. I'm not excluding my non-colored subscribers in this video, but I want you to just listen, because I have a personal beef with this woman that I'm letting out. So the express opinions of Stock Market Steve does not reflect everybody that's in this room. But I will tell you this. We're going to go to Exhibit B. Now, Exhibit B is what I was talking about earlier when I said, you know, I'm talking to most of my black listeners right now, because you know what I'm talking about. Exhibit B. You don't care about black people at all. Here's the proof. Ladies and gentlemen of the people court, I give you Exhibit B. Roll it.
History has shown that many minority citizens have been disenfranchised from the American dream from generation to generation. America will never realize her true potential until all of its citizens' humanity is equally valued and protected through racial and social justice.
CJ? Okay. Why your city look like that? You're supposed to be law and order. Why all them people having complaints? Why all these lawsuits coming? Filed to tear the city down financially. Why is Tyree Nichols fucking dead? Why? And you just sat up there and said a whole bunch of nothing with your blue suit on. Explain that to me. Guys, I'm telling you, this woman here is nothing but trash. She need to go on the boat, like I said before, with the rest of these dudes right here. Right here. She need to go on the boat with them and cook in the same pot. Soon as they got locked up, see what she did? Chopped them off. Chopped them off. And I'm going to tell you another thing real quick. You don't think in a little bit of, just a little bit of common thought, it might be a possibility that, because you know she had a bad track record, that Mayor Strickland knew about this. And he figured, I'll fight fire with fire. She has a no-nonsense way of handling stuff. She can bring that to here, bring the red dog to here. Just smooth out some rough edges. And that's what we got. I know that. I don't even think I know that's what's happening. Why would you hire someone in the same position that had it twice and couldn't hold on to it? And you bring her to your city. You don't care about your people neither. Guys, you got to remember something. These higher-ups, they're still politicians. They'll smile, kiss babies, and all that other fucking shit they got to do while they making money outside of what taxpayers think they're paying them because of all the opportunities that's afforded to them by meeting other people that are running the same scam. CJ is a part of, because she's a higher up. Each one grease the palms of the other. She can sit up here and talk about the reform and black people are getting beat bad and all of this stuff. Look how ironic that is, when one of the most historically bad situations that ever happened in modern day, just in the modern era where we are, you know, with police brutality happened under her watch, when she didn't learn the first time she had the 30 plus years in Atlanta, and whatever time she was in Durham. All them years of policing, you never got better, you got worse. Whose fault is that? And taxpayers are supposed to back you? Why are you still there? City of Memphis, I'm not lying. You should do a massive boycott and say, we ain't paying no motherfucking taxes. Because I'm going to tell you, all of y'all united, all colors. Fuck you, fuck the city and the taxes, because we ain't paying for that bullshit when y'all only got $1.5 million to pay Tyree Nichols' family, and you know the lawsuit going to be record-breaking over $40 million. We ain't fitting the bill. So y'all better go out there and sell some ass. You and Jim Strickland, go sell some ass and pay off that tab, because the city of Memphis ain't going for it. Don't y'all be fools, man. They can't lock all y'all up. Tell them, fuck off. Run the tolls. We ain't paying that shit. Majority is who put them in there. Majority can get them out. Listen. I'm not no activist in the street and all of this stuff. But one of the problems I have with a lot of what activists do, they don't fight the good fight. This right here is a fight that every activist in Memphis and all the surrounding places and the big wigs, all of them need to be at the courthouse. We know what the problem is. Now, what you going to do to fix it? Benny, I call him Benny Hill. Mayor Strickland, what you going to do? You think he going to give up his position and come under the fire to keep her there? No, he going to get her the fuck out. Sorry, CJ, you can keep the uniform now. You look good in it. See you on the other side. Yeah. What did I do? Nothing. The door's that way. Where the Timberland boot? I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. CJ, you got to go. I don't want to go. I'm the chief of police. Hey, CJ, what's that right there? What? Get your motherfucking... I'd boot her right in the ass. Get the fuck out of here. I'd send her right down them damn steps of the courthouse. Or whatever the fuck. I don't even know how it look. Most courthouses got steps or city halls. She'd go right the fuck down. I'd wheel my foot right in her ass. Beat it. And don't come back. Put your badge on the table. That's all you care about anyway. You don't care about the people. You definitely don't care about the black folk. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at a thing on Memphis Hood that was recently, man, it was horrible. And I felt bad. Reform don't happen overnight. See, you got to remember, all this pushing and pointing and stuff like this is just like I tell you with all of this racial divide stuff. It's a diversion. We need police reform. She was saying it back in 2020 in these videos, right? We need police reform. My organization, we condemn what happened to George Floyd. All of these other folks, we are shocked and appalled. I'm here, the poster child for police reform. All the while, you sitting up there drinking that clear, whatever that water is, the shit with the mountain on the side of it. You drinking that. He with the uppers over there in the Senate. Somebody was getting fucked up by the Scorpion team. Explain that to us. I guarantee you she wasn't even looking at files that was on her desk. People was probably coming in there and she was just signing stuff and getting back on the phone playing fucking Candy Crush or something. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. She was milking that position. You know she ain't give a fuck and she was living fancy free and fucking footloose. She put a fucking service weapon in the back of the car. Her husband was fronting in the goddamn porch. And you know niggas ain't built for nothing but fronting DMX. And the shit got stolen by teenagers. Teenagers took a fucking chief of police gun. Dumbass. I'd have fired you over there. Where was your gun at? It was where? What are you pointing at? Where was your gun? In the car. Why wasn't it in the house? Secure. I don't know. You know what? Neither do I. Get the fuck out. I'd go right across her nose and make her do like this. As soon as she look, I'd mug the back of her head. Get the fuck out the door. Sick of this. Now we come to the final exhibit. Exhibit C. She's a sellout to every citizen in the city of Memphis. She put y'all in jeopardy, and I'm going to explain it. But let me present, ladies and gentlemen of the People's Court, the final exhibit, Exhibit C. Roll the camera, please.
This comprehensive legislation that incorporates the aforementioned, but also includes mandatory law enforcement accreditation as a national requirement, reevaluation of police qualified immunity, provide the Civil Rights Division of the Justice Department enforcement oversight against pattern and practice discrimination, continued appropriations for the Department of Justice Community Relations, federal data collection in the following categories: use of force, traffic stops, pedestrian stops, and detentions. A national database that maintains a listing of officers with patterns of misconduct to prevent negligent hiring and retention. We wholeheartedly support the passing of the Justice in Policing Act, which specifically addresses the loopholes that continue to allow policing tragedies free of oversight and accountability, environments that foster unfettered racial tension, and the continued desecration of what I've always thought to be a noble profession.
And there you have it, Exhibit C. Ladies and gentlemen, CJ Davis, is the worst of the worst. Tredarius Bean's stepmom. Listen. She is the reason why the crime spree in Memphis is rampant. She's the reason why there's a big disconnect between the citizens of Memphis and the police force. She's a major proponent of the violence against the people in the city of Memphis and all the terror that was risen on the streets by the Scorpion team and other specialized police units. Her right there. She's responsible for all of that. And she don't give a damn because she still got a job and ain't learned a fucking lesson yet. She need to be strung up by her hands, ladies and gentlemen, and have bacon beat off her fucking back because she ain't learned. So many different ways we can go with this. This lady is protected. She act like she on your team. All she care about is that her badge is shiny and her hair is done and nobody steals the gun from the back of her fucking car anymore. Did you hear what she said in the last part? Hypocrite. Hypocrite, just selling y'all out. The organization is against use of force. Was that before or after they used it to kill Tyree Nichols? We were against traffic stops and pedestrian stops. Oh, so when they ripped the girl's arm out the fucking socket at the Red Box for asking a fucking question, she wasn't doing anything wrong. That was a traffic stop. Y'all against that, right? Y'all don't teach that in the class or in the briefings before you send your officers out. I know you have briefings. Pedestrian stops. The guy walking down the street, Scorpion team jumped out, fucked him up. Dude sitting in his car, bunch of niggas in fucking hoodies and black ass masks come, trying to snatch him out the car and beat him up while he calling for his cousin. Dumb shit. Bullies and badges, man. Bullies and badges. You fund them. They crawled out of your womb. All them snakes. List of officers. Oh, we have a list of bad officers to prohibit bad hirings. Really now? These motherfuckers act like they had little or no police training and somebody just gave them badges like they was deputies in 1846 in the Old West. It could have been me and my 20-year-old plus sons with the same uniforms on. We could have did a better job of policing Tyree Nichols and putting handcuffs on them than them dudes that you had. Then you get people that can't run. Justice Smith, he got a bum knee. They all out of breath and shit. Desmond Mills, fat and always hungry, hitting Tyree Nichols, ran to the side, had a cheeseburger in his vest, took 2 bites, smoked the Newport, and then he came back and tried to act like he was in it. Just that'll get you fired. We support. My unit supports, my organization supports the George Floyd Policing Act. That's because you know it ain't going to never get fucking passed. And like I told y'all, that will never happen. Because if they pass that, what? The budgeting money is going to go away because a lot of people are going to have to get let back out of jail. And then if it ain't crimes, they're going to have to create crimes. There's going to be a lot of people getting drugs planted on them and all that. And if that's not the case of what happens, if they really wanted to clean the police force up, what would happen? Budget cuts mean what? Layoffs. Ain't nobody trying to lose their job. They'll be worse than they was before. It's big business in locking up niggas. Believe it. I was there, I know. I gave the state of New Jersey over, $250,000 while making $1 a month. Don't play yourself out. Don't play yourself out. And this is not just about you. This will happen to anybody, no matter what color you are. See, the crime dictate if you're a nigga or not. It ain't the color of your skin. A lot of people think about that. But she know, like she said, The disenfranchised. When she talking about disenfranchised, she talking about the people that are poor. Why was you sending your people in there? Because they was easy bait to run back and forth to the plantation so the city could make a lot of budget dollars. City of Memphis don't be no fools. I wouldn't pay no fucking taxes. Y'all got activists and y'all got a lot of accountants and CPAs. Y'all need to come together as citizens and be like, fuck off. You CJ Davis and Mayor Strickland gotta resign, and then we'll go back to normal. Then we can talk. For real. All these lies she tell. And then she tell them on the big stage. And she trick. See, this is the thing. Hear me on this. She talk about police reform. Look at how the game is. They show somebody get fucked up on TV. Right? We so tuned in to the shock value of it. We'll see somebody get fucked up on TV and see white and black and get all stirred up. Oh my God. Oh, that's fucked up. It's still happening. Some people, of lesser mind, it's still happening. I can't get away from it. That's set up like that. They let you see that. They let you look at the shock value, but the big picture's behind it in the background. We all screaming and stuff about that, right? We screaming, oh, the horror. All the while they send out the stormtrooper, CJ Davis. She got the uniform on, but she's the good cop. She's a woman. Her suit is shiny. She cares about you. I'm in the Senate fighting for you. All the while, as soon as she get back, fuck them niggas up. We got to make the quota this week. I need 40 niggas in jail. Scorpion team, ma'am, yes ma'am. Just beating the shit out of motherfuckers. It's a game. It's a game. Don't fall for that bullshit. And this happens all over, not just in Memphis. She put y'all in jeopardy. Reason why she put y'all in jeopardy? All of this stuff could have been avoided. If that Tyree Nichols thing had blown out of control because they were scared and they tore up the infrastructure of the city and all of that stuff, they would have got rid of her. If they had kept rioting and tearing shit up, they would have got rid of CJ because she's the top cop. That's the best we can do. We got rid of the chief. I bet you if they stormed the motherfucking city hall and what's his name was in there, Mayor Strickland and CJ, and they was stealing the thing, I guarantee you he'll push CJ's black ass right in front of her. Here, he'll throw her. You know what I'm saying? Superman style. What are you doing? Right to the fucking crowd. He'd sacrifice her. She's sitting up there acting like she got protection. You only there because they let you be there. You always remember that. Like I said, I'm coming to Memphis. And when I come to Memphis, you'll never see her because she's never outside. She don't do a job. Parts of the city of Memphis look real bad. And like I said, dialogue go a long way, man, in understanding people. Instead of looking at them a certain way because they look a certain way and they don't have what you have, and you make a judgment call on people because they disenfranchised, you can go out there. Sometimes just you being in there and your presence, and I'm saying, damn, the chief of police was around here. She spoke to me. Anything can happen. You might hear something that might help you. I can't look at people, no matter what color they are, and see that they messed up, and knowing I can make a difference with my position and go as far as I can go and take my team that's under me and push as far as we can with the ability we can, right? And do everything we can. And you know what I'm saying? Like just, you would know that you're doing your part. Now, if somebody else don't do their part, when you walk away, even if you're frustrated, you did all that you can do. But when you there and you saying you're doing something, but you ain't doing nothing, shit. CJ Davis ain't even the chief of police. She Cobra Commander off the cartoon. Where the fuck is G.I. Joe when you need him? Seriously. All right, Chingao. Listen, I'm Stock Market Steve. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. Leave me a comment, man. Tell me What you think? I know the people's court gonna roast her. You know she on 3 counts. All 3 of them. Being a liar, not a leader, guilty as charged. What's the second one I said? A hypocrite, I can't even remember. Guilty as charged. She has sell out to the people of the city of Memphis, no matter what color you are, and she almost caused y'all financial ruins with these Scorpion crew that crawled out of a fucking... Listen, guilty as charged. I ain't even gonna say it. Y'all know. The door is that way. And it goes to the paddy wagon. We'll take you to the edge of town and drop you off. If you don't want that, you can go to the quarry and break big rocks into little rocks. Either way, you owe the city, CJ. So it's up to you. Guys, I will see you in the next video. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. I know I said it once, but I feel weird if I don't say it again. See you in the next video. Take care.